We're going to be doing a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare dual commentary. But before I tell you what it's about, do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's Mr. Reverts here, TacticalFPS. I want to thank you for having me on your channel. And so, yeah, if you're watching this on mine, then please go check out Tactical's channel. The link will be down below the description. And yeah, let's get this started.
Alright, so actually a week ago today we actually got the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare reveal trailer at Gamescom, and there was a lot of information. Not only did we get a 3-minute trailer, but we also got a hell of a lot of information regarding, kill streaks, supply drops, exoskeleton abilities, and basically the majority of what multiplayer is going to consist of. So today, me and Reverts are going to be talking about what we liked about the actual reveal, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer, and yeah, basically what we enjoy. So do you want to start off by telling us one of the things that you actually liked?
Yeah, the first thing that I really like the most is the supply drop system. I like that a lot because it actually will add to the longevity of the game and will actually make players want to play the game more, and players will actually have something to play for, you know what I mean? Because players are going to want to unlock special items, better guns and stuff like that to make them play better. So I really do like that idea a lot. I think it's going to make the people want to play the game more even after they get 10th prestige, because players are going to want to unlock like certain abilities or certain camos for your exosuits, some player customization items, stuff like that. I think that's going to be really interesting, and I think a lot more players are going to want to play Advanced Warfare even after they reach the final prestige of the game.
Yeah, see, the thing I liked about supply drops, because I was going to mention as well, was actually the fact that they're catering to the players that may not be that good, because they actually did mention you can get kill streaks that come in at certain points in the game, and the example they gave was the orbital care package, and it would come in at 2 minutes in the game, and it wouldn't be a game-changing kill streak, but it would be something that would, help the player out, maybe like a UAV or a Hellstorm strike, but it was, some players aren't always good enough that every game they can get a kill streak, so it's interesting that they're sort of catering to everybody in a way, so I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I also heard you can actually get perks from there too as well, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that is actually pretty interesting. But something I really liked as well, and I know a lot of us, gave a big sigh of relief when we found out, was that the cloaking was really quite balanced, and the fact that we saw a bit of it in the teaser trailer where somebody used it to evade a new kill streak, actually, which was the Goliath, which basically is a future juggernaut. And, it showed off how basically cloaking lasts for, probably no more than 10 seconds. It should only really be used in those situations. And I really like that, especially. I mean, what did you think of it?
Yeah, the cloaking, I think it's going to be a lot more tactical, and you have to choose when you actually want to cloak. Like, say if you're trying to pull a flag in CTF, you don't want to waste it, obviously, so you want to use it in spots where you know that someone's going to be there and you're trying to get to an objective, stuff like that. So, and like you said, it will last no more than 10 seconds, of course. I mean, I don't even think it will last like about 10 seconds, not even that, so... I do think it's not going to be overpowered at all. And so many people are freaking out about it. I mean, honestly, there's no reason to freak out about it at all. I mean, it's not going to be overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest, I don't think it'll be something that'll actually be run a lot. I mean, I think it will be run when the game first comes out, because everyone will be excited to see what it's like. But it will die down eventually, and I think the only people who will really be running it will be those who play game modes such as Search and Destroy, or Capture the Flag, as you mentioned, or maybe even hardpoint, if you want to sneak in there and contest the hardpoint for a few seconds to make sure, the enemy don't steal the points. But I think, eventually the novelty will wear off of Cloak and it will go back to, being the normal Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, there's actually better exo abilities than the cloaking, and like you said, the cloaking doesn't last long at all. But there's a sprint ability for your exosuit that makes you sprint a hell of a lot longer than what the cloaking time does for the exosuit. So I think players are gonna actually use that more. And there's also like the Juggernaut like health points for your exosuit. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it just adds more health to your player. Yeah, Exostim, there you go. Yeah, that I think more players are going to use that, and then the speed boost, the dashing also. There's just going to be so much more exo abilities players are going to want to use in the cloaking.
Alright, so have you got another point that you actually really liked about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer?
Yeah, Yeah, no, this might be for certain players, but I really do like Clan Wars how it's coming back now. They didn't really touch that much about it in the reveal, but Clan Wars is coming back to Advanced Warfare, and I did love Clan Wars a lot in Call of Duty Ghosts because you can just unlock special camos and player customization items that not that many people had. And when players saw you had that in the lobby, they would seriously like start freaking out. They'd be like, "Oh my God, this player is really good,"
They'd
because if you
back
just
out.
saw someone, yeah, if you just saw one saw a player in full war cry, that actually would kind of piss their pants a little bit. But I mean, yeah, it is pretty nice. It is. I do like Clan Wars a lot, and I'm glad it's coming to Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, I mean, Clan Wars was something I already got into. I sort of really enjoyed League play a lot more back in Black Ops 2. I was sort of, fingers crossed and toes crossed that, League play would come back. But Clan Wars, I think, is probably, it's the second best of the bunch. And, yeah, it'll be good, I think, actually, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my final point that I wanted to make was actually on the different variations of guns. And they actually mentioned during the press conference that Michael Condrey had with everybody who was there, about how there won't be, just one MTAR, for example, or, one PDW. Obviously, those guns won't be in the game, but those are just examples. There'll be variations where the gun will have more damage, slower fire rate, or it'll have higher fire rate, and it'll have less distance that the bullets can travel at high damage. So, it's really interesting that they've made the game so big, and how, they said you can have over, I think, 150 variations of weapons, attachments, and perks. So, it's great that they've tried to make the game last longer than just 10 or 15 prestiges, depending on what they choose. I mean, what do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that a lot, and it also adds to, like I said, the player customization. You really get to choose the guns that you like that fit your playstyle, and they really did make that big in Advanced Warfare. So I do really like a lot of guns in Advanced Warfare and the very different variations of it.
Yeah, so pretty good. All right, do you have another point?
Yeah, I really do like the map layouts now. If you guys don't know, the maps are going to be medium size to small size. Basically, what we've seen in the past Call of Duty is not these big maps like we had in Call of Duty Ghost. Actually, the maps are like the gun-on-gun battles are going to be a lot fast-paced now because you're going to have people double jumping, and it's just going to be a lot more fast-paced gameplay, exo sliding, stuff like that. It's going to be a lot more fast-paced, and you're going to have to be ready to get into gun battles immediately when you join the match and you start the game. So this is a tip for you guys who are going to get Advanced Warfare. Be ready for anything because you're going to see a lot of players doing the double jumps. So, and look up in the sky too. So you're going to see a lot of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, them sensor grenades are going to be being used a lot, especially to
Yeah.
detect those good old campers. But yeah,
Yeah.
so this was basically our roundup of what we thought of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer review. I mean, there is a lot more to come, as you all know. We still got the co-op trailer, and we still got obviously a few bits to find out still about multiplayers. That was only the demo they showed us of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer. So if you thought that was big, there is a lot to come still. But thank you very much, Mr.